This man is going to ride 1,000 miles from Land's End to John O'Groats for Forces Charities. It's quite a feat, made even harder because he's going to ride a 1947 butcher's bike.
Tell me a little bit about the bike. It's not going to be the easiest thing to ride all that way on, is it?
It's not, no. It's heavy. It flies downhill, absolutely flies downhill. Going uphill, it's yeah, you got to get off and push. It's got brakes now, but whether they're going to last for the full 13 days, I don't know. That's it, wobble. You can comfortably do about 8 to 10 mile an hour on the flat. You get a little bit of wind against you, and the basket just acts like a sail. If it rains, of course, rain and wind, then it's going to make for very long, hard, painful days.
And you're going to be carrying lots of stuff with you in that basket, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm not going to be staying in bed and breakfast or hotels or anything at all. I'm going to be sleeping rough. So I'm going to have my bivvy bag with me, hammock and a sleeping bag. You got the original saddle. We've had it refurbished, apart from this little crack here. How long it's going to last, I really don't know. Is it comfortable? No, it's not comfortable. It just doesn't fit my posterior.
Suspension?
I wish there was. No suspension whatsoever. No, it's you feel every bump. It's certainly not comfortable. Bloody hell. Right, gears, that's quite simple actually. There aren't any.
This I must try.
This is seriously uncomfortable. There's absolutely no tension whatsoever in this handlebar setup, which means it's as wobbly as anything. And the saddle, in particular, leaves a heck of a lot to be desired. Why a butcher's bike?
An unusual upbringing, if you like. Mum was in a wheelchair, Dad had a drink problem, so there was no structure to my life. When I was 15, I managed to get a job in a local butcher shop. If it wasn't for that job, then I wouldn't have joined the forces, and I certainly wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now.
Nigel's preparations for the ride have been dogged by injury.
Training was going well until about 4 months ago. 1 or 2 of the injuries started kicking in, so the last 4 months there's been very, very little time spent on the bike. It is going to be a personal challenge because the body hurts.
But he's determined to ride through the pain.
Well, Mum was constantly in pain. She had multiple sclerosis and she was in a wheelchair. So any little pain that I'm suffering, and I can still stand up and put one foot in front of the other, my mum, I'm sure my mum would have been quite pleased with that.
Is that a motivation for you?
It is. Yeah, it certainly is. It's a driving force, behind the scenes.
Nigel's marathon ride will be from August 14th to 30th. One thing is for sure, he won't be laughing all the way.